Benvenuti to Sardinia. It's Italy, but not as you know it. Get ready to have your expectations flipped upside down. All right, folks, gather around. Ever heard of Sardinia? No, not sardines, you numpties. We're talking about an island, a magical place off the coast of Italy, floating in the Mediterranean like a secret waiting to be discovered. Picture this. Turquoise waters so clear you can see your toes wiggle. Beaches that make a postcard blush, and more sunshine than you can shake a selfie stick at. It's the kind of place that makes you want to quit your job and become a beach bum. Now I know what you're thinking. Italy? Pasta? Pizza? The Leaning Tower of something? Maybe a Vespa zipping by and a gelato in hand? Well, hold your horses, because Sardinia is Italy but with a twist. It's like your mate who went backpacking and came back with dreadlocks and a didgeridoo. Familiar, yet wonderfully weird, and just a bit unpredictable. They've got their own language, their own traditions, and honestly, they make the rest of Italy look like they need a good nap. Sardinia marches to the beat of its own drum, and it's a rhythm you won't find anywhere else. Don't tell them I said that though. These Sardinians are a proud bunch, with a history longer than my list of embarrassing moments on national television. Their stories go back thousands of years, and every wrinkle tells a tale. So buckle up, buttercups, because we're about to dive headfirst into the land of sunshine, Nuraghs, ancient stone towers, not a type of pasta, and enough sheep to make a shepherd consider a career change. There's adventure around every corner. This, my friends, is Sardinia Unfiltered. Get ready to see Italy like you've never seen it before. Let's be honest, you're not coming to Sardinia to discuss the intricacies of ancient Roman plumbing. You're here for the good stuff. Beaches that'll make your jaw drop faster than a gelato cone on a hot day. We're talking Cala Golorizza, Spiaggia Rosa, pink sand people, and La Pelosa, which is basically the Caribbean but with better pasta. And speaking of pasta, let's talk food, baby. Forget your carbonara and your bolognese. Sardinia's got its own culinary game going on. We're talking culugiones, like ravioli but cooler. Porcedu, that suckling pig that'll make you want to slap your mama, and pancaraso, a flatbread so thin you can practically see through it. Don't even get me started on the seafood. Freshly caught, grilled to perfection, and seasoned with a sprinkle of that Mediterranean magic. Trust me, you'll be licking your plate cleaner than my agent after a successful negotiation. These days, getting to Sardinia is easier than convincing Simon Cowell to wear Crocs. Seriously, it's almost effortless compared to the old days of donkey carts and endless boat rides. You've got your pick of budget airlines zipping in from all over Europe, plus some pretty fancy ferries if you prefer a more scenic arrival. And if you're feeling particularly swanky or just want to make an entrance, there are even a few private jets touching down on the island. Just remember, mate, low-cost airlines don't mess about with luggage allowance. They'll weigh your bag, your backpack, and maybe even your souvenir fridge magnets. So pack light or be prepared to wear all your clothes at once, unless you fancy sweating through your Sardinian adventure. Once you're on the island, you've got a few options for getting around, depending on your sense of adventure and patience. Renting a car is your best bet if you want to explore those hidden coves, secret beaches, and charming mountain villages that Sardinia is famous for. Just be warned, Sardinian roads are not for the faint of heart. Think hairpin turns, narrow lanes, and the kind of driving that'll keep you on your toes. Oh, and don't be surprised if you have to stop for the occasional herd of sheep blocking your path. Seriously, it happens more than you'd think. But hey, it's all part of the adventure, right? Those unexpected moments make the best stories. If driving sounds about as appealing as a root canal, don't worry, you're not out of options. You can always hop on a bus. They're cheap, cheerful, and a great way to meet locals or just sit back and enjoy the ride. Plus, you'll get to experience the true meaning of Sardinian time, where schedules are more of a suggestion than a rule. Let's just say buses aren't exactly known for their punctuality, but that's all part of the island's laid-back charm. Packing for Sardinia is a bit like packing for a first date. You want to look your best, but you definitely don't want to overdo it or end up feeling out of place. The key is to strike that perfect balance between style and comfort, so you're ready for anything the island throws your way. So leave your three-piece suit at home. This isn't Milan Fashion Week, and nobody's handing out awards for most overdressed tourist. We're talking casual, comfortable clothes that can handle a lazy day at the beach, a spontaneous hike in the mountains, or even a stroll through a charming village. Think shorts, breezy shirts, and sturdy shoes. And speaking of beaches, let's address the elephant in the room. Speedos. Yes, those infamous swim briefs. My friends, unless you've got the physique of a Roman god or a champion swimmer, I implore you, leave the budgie smugglers at home. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Nobody wants to see that, especially not after a hearty plate of culurgiones, those delicious Sardinian dumplings that are best enjoyed without any fashion faux pas. What you should pack is a good book for lazy afternoons, a sense of adventure for the unknown, and a healthy dose of humor for when things don't go as planned. Because trust me, things are going to get interesting, and you'll want to be ready for every twist and turn. This is Sardinia, after all, where the unexpected is always right around the corner waiting to surprise you. You might stumble upon an ancient festival, get roped into a traditional dance, or even find yourself sharing a bottle of Mirto, the local liquor, with a bunch of friendly shepherds under the stars. So pack smart and get ready for adventure.